What's up, guys? I'm Manus. Going to be talking about some of the fights coming up here. It's a UFC fight night. It's going to be Damian Maia versus Carlos Condit. Should be a fun card. I'm going to talk about the top 4 fights in the card, and we'll go from there. We'll start with that, and then we'll see what my predictions are. We'll go from there. The first fight I'm going to talk about is Joe Lauzon versus Jim Miller. I love both these guys. They're both absolutely awesome. Joe Lauzon brings it. Jim Miller brings it. They always fight. They always kill. They go in to just dominate and destroy. This is a rematch. The last time these two fought, Jim Miller edged out a decision victory. But they're both coming off of wins right now. Joe Lauzon has a win over Diego Sanchez, who's an absolute animal. Diego Sanchez always comes in to fight, and he always makes it fun. And Takanori Gomi, Jim Miller's got coming off a win off of him. Gomi has been around for forever. He's a seasoned veteran, and a win over Gomi is an impressive win. For this fight, I'm going to go with Joe Lauzon. I love him, man. He's my boy. He's such a good dude. Nice guy, and not that I personally know him or anything, but he always comes out with class, and I love his style. I'd love to see him take this win. Submission, second round maybe? I'll go with that. We'll go with that one. We'll go with Joe Lauzon, submission, second round. Next fight I'm going to talk about is Paige Van Zant, who's smoking hot, versus Bec Rawlings, who's also pretty good looking. Paige Van Zant is coming off of a loss from Rose Namajunas, some name I can't pronounce. She had a fight night, I believe, and she was the main event, and she lost that via rear naked choke. And Bec Rawlings is coming off a 2-win fight streak. I'm going to go with Bec Rawlings on this. She just looks good, even though Paige is so smoking hot. I'll go with her on this, and Bec Rawlings, submission, third round. Next fight I'm going to talk about is, it should be a good fight, Anthony Petis versus Charles Oliveira. Now, Petis is coming off a 3-fight losing streak. It's Edson Barboza he lost to, Eddie Alvarez, and Rafael Dos Anjos, all like top 3 guys, man. These guys are the baddest dudes you could possibly imagine trying to fight. He's got 3 losses to them. He might be due. He might be due for a win. Charles Oliveira, he's been back and forth with his record lately, and he's previously off a fight win, I should say, rather, against Miles Jury. It's a tough one to call. Pettis is losing a lot. I'll go with Pettis. I'm going to go with Pettis this one. I'm not going to make a prediction of how it's going to end or when it's going to end. None of that stuff. I just think Pettis is due for one. If he loses this, man, it's going to be a tough loss on his record. He's going to have 4 straight losses in a row, and UFC doesn't usually keep people that do that. I mean, you might see him in Bellator soon. So that's that on that fight. And finally, the main event, Carlos Condit versus Damian Maia. Both these guys, I mean, these are 2 names that pretty much everybody knows at this point. Condit is off of a loss against Robbie Lawler, who's the former champion, who's an absolute beast. Me and 3 of my best friends wouldn't be smart to be fighting Robbie Lawler alone. Damian Maia's on a 5-win fight streak. He dropped down to that 170 weight class, and he is just a beast at 170. His jiu-jitsu is absolutely phenomenal. And his striking has come a million miles since he debuted in the UFC. As far as this fight goes, I'm going to go with Damian Maia. A lot of people are going to think that I'm crazy doubting Condit. But, Condit's fought a million of the top fighters ever. So it's hard to judge him because of his losses. But, I mean, he's lost to some of the best people in the world. But since Maia's just on a tear, on a rampage, I'm going with Damian Maia. I would like to see Damian Maia get a title shot soon, and go from there. I'm going to go with Maia via decision. This is going to be a decision. Maia via decision, and that's that on that. Comment below and let me know what you think. Remember to subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. But yeah, I really want to hear all your guys' thoughts on this. So let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. Talk to you guys later. Bye.